Hello beauties, welcome to Mirror Messages. Erica McKenzie here. Today I'll show you how I got this 2018 fall look using the Friendcation palette. I'll also go over today's mirror message, and at the end of the video we'll get into what's really good. So let's get started. Alright, so I am already primed and prepped and ready to go. We will be playing with the we will be playing with the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy Friendcation palette. It's the collaboration part 2. Yes. Alright, let's just get right into it. I'm not gonna lie, I had already recorded this video, did an amazing job, only to learn that it was out of focus. I'm going to go into Girl Bye first. I'm going to take my Morphe JH30. This is going to be my first transition color. I'm going to put this right below my brow bone, but just above my crease. While I'm doing this, I'm going to attempt to tell you all how I ended up here on YouTube. So, I felt that YouTube was the perfect platform for me to express some of the things that I really love. I love makeup. I love playing in my face. I'm the girl that a palette comes out, I play in it, I come up with different looks with no place to go. Like, I will beat my face for the gods with no place to go. Now, I have a place to go. I would beat my face down. Nobody would see it. Now, somebody is going to see my beat, okay? Somebody other than me is going to see and appreciate my beats. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go into my Morphe JH33, and we are going to go into Churro, which is this color right here. I'm going to bring that down lower than the first transition color. This is going to go directly into my crease. And I'm going to work it all the way into the inner corner, but I'm going to keep it low. So outside of being a lover and a fanatic of makeup, I am a lover of positive energy and growth. I am a lover of motivation, which is how I came up with the idea for calling the channel Mirror Messages. Mirror Messages are just a message to the man in the mirror that serve as a reminder that you are 100% that shit. Okay? Point blank in the period. Ain't no way around it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Look at the man in the mirror. You are 100% that. Woohoo. Okay? So, speaking of mirror messages, let's go ahead and get right into the mirror message for this video. Every single one of you is worthy. Not a single one of you is worthless, okay? You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of prosperity. You are worthy of growth. You are worthy. You are worthy. Nothing about you is worthless, okay? Know your worth. Do not, I repeat, do not take any discounts, okay? Know your worth. Do not take any discounts. Every single last one of us is worthy. We all come from different walks of life, but we are all worthy of change. We all hold value. Every single last one of you beauties, you hold value. Every single last one of us. Every single last one of you. And it's important that you never, ever, ever forget that you are worthy. When you wake up, I want you to look in the mirror and say, hey, look at you with your worthy behind. Being all worthy and stuff. My nose itching. Being all worthy and stuff. You worthy. You are 100% absolutely worthy. You are 100% absolutely valuable. Point blank in the period. No way around it. No ifs, ands, no buts about it. You're worthy. You hold value. Don't you ever forget that. Going in with the Morphe M576. Now this brush has absolutely no extra product on it. I am just going to use this brush over here in this little corner to blend out this harsh line. Just to blend these two together. And as I do that, I'm going to bring it further into my inner corner. I'm going to go in once again with the JH33. I'm going to add just a little bit more product. Build it up just a little bit more. And I'm going to bring this in to my inner corner. I'm going to lean my head back just a little bit so I can really stay in that crease. And with a light hand, using windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to blend that in. Now I'm going to blend that back out just a little bit with the Morphe M576 again. So now that I am done with churro, I am now going to go into my last transition shade, which is going to be Cheese, which is this one right here. We're going to go into Cheese. And then I'm going to tell you about What's Really Good. What's Really Good came from the concept of having open discussions about subject matters that really matter in today's society that may or may not get the awareness or the light that they deserve. They may not be talked about the way that they should be talked about. On a side note though, I'm taking my JH33 into Cheese and I'm bringing that down lower than what I took churro, and I'm going to focus this color on my outer corner. I'm going to bring it in just a little bit, but not a lot. I am going to do a cut crease, but I have a trick to make sure that my cut is bold, beautiful, deep. Oh, we'll get there in a second. Right now, let's finish with What's Really Good. I really enjoy having open discussions and getting to the bottom of things. I enjoy learning people's perspectives, their point of views. One of the things that I really love about YouTube is it's such a broad platform in the sense of not only can I get the opinion of people that are in my state or in my country, I can get the opinion of people all over the world. If we really sit down and we talk about, you know, the way we see things and how we feel about things, we can have a better understanding of things. And that can change the way we do things just every day. And hopefully that day-to-day change can change society. We'll see what happens. But stick around to the end of the video, because after we finish the sleigh, we'll talk about What's Really Good. Okay? Now, I'm going to go in with my M576. I'm going to dip into Girl Bye. And I'm just going to, in circular motions, blend this line out. I'm also going to make sure that Girl Bye does not get lost. Alright, so now we gonna cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing because I can't afford to be paying for this. You know, you gotta pay when you sing people's stuff and whatnot. Alright, so I use the Morphe M421. I use that to initially go in with my cut, and then if I want, when I even them out or when I want to make them more precise, I go in with the Morphe E19. So guess what? I am not skilled to the point where I can cut my crease on camera. So I'm going to use this mirror that's over here. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to apply this to the back of my hand. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe M421, and I will place you on a brief hold. Okay, so once I have outlined my cut, excuse me, oh my goodness, what am I going through? So once I have carved out my initial cut, I'm going to take a Q-tip and a makeup wipe remover, and I am going to put this wipe over the Q-tip. I want it to be saturated, but I want to be sure not to lose the shape. I'm going to do both sides. And what I'm going to do is everything that is underneath this line, I am going to do away with it. I'm going to make this a blank canvas. I like this technique because it allows me to have a blank canvas underneath, which helps the shimmer shadows really stand out. And it also gives me an opportunity to really define the cut. So, yeah, I'm going to use this mirror. Be right back. Y'all, I done moved the tape. Okay, so while I hold this in place. Oh, I can't make this up. I'm going to get some more Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I am just going to reapply. I'm going to pat it right up to that outer corner. Then I'm going to take my finger. And I'm just going to use the heat to blend those colors together a little bit. So it's not a real harsh line. See? Alrighty, so before we get into dirty money, this that dirty money. This that dirty money. I see you. That's probably why my camera is not focusing, because I keep moving around. Before we get into dirty money though, I take a little bit of my NYX glitter primer. I'm taking a flat shader brush And I'm going to apply a really thin layer over where I put the concealer. I'm just going to dab it on. Now, I'm not going to take it all the way out here to this outer corner because there's going to be a matte shadow right there. Trust me, you don't want to put this down and put a matte on. Just trust me, don't do that. So I'm going to stop like right here. Alright, so now I'm going to take my NYX Fix Plus. Okay, this is a fresh bottle, sorry. I'm going to take my NYX Fix brush on a flat brush. We're going to go in with Dirty Money. Y'all don't understand how excited I am about this color. Like this color, let me show you all. She is a beauty. She is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to spray water. My NYX Fix Plus. You don't have to do all this and be all extra. I'm just extra, as you can probably see. In addition to patting it, when I apply it, I'm also going to take it and pull it down just a little bit. Just because my eyes have a tendency to crease. My eyelids crease. And I want to make sure that I get in every crack and crevice. So I'm going to get into every crack and crevice that I can. I'm going to take this up as high as I can. Now, just because I didn't apply the NYX glitter primer all the way out here, it doesn't mean I'm not going to bring Dirty Money all the way out. I'm still going to bring her out here to the outer corner. Now, I'm going in with my Alamar brush. She's nice and flat and thin. And I'm going to go all the way up to the line. Yes. Alright, so we're going to deepen up this crease and make sure it's bold and beautiful. And to do that, we are going in with the JH, the Morphe JH40. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip in the churro with a very light hand, not a lot of product at all. And I am just going to go directly above this cut. And with a very light hand, I'm just going to make sure she's deep. Then I'm going to go in with the M576. I'm going to dip just a little bit into Girl Bye. And make sure that that's blended out. And I'm also going to make sure that we can still see Girl Bye. Alrighty, now I'm going to go back in with my Morphe JH33. I'm going to dip into Churro first. And I am going to dab that on the outer corner just to get that blended. Just a little dab and sweep, dab and sweep. Now I'm going to go into Cheens and we'll do the same thing. We will dab and sweep. Now that that is nice and gradient, I'm feeling her will. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have applied foundation. I have contoured, highlighted. In other words, I have beat the rest of my face. So let's go ahead and let's finish up this lower lash line. I'm going to begin by taking my Alamar brush and I'm going to start by going into Girl Bye, and I am going to look up and I'm going to apply that really close to my lower lash line. Now I did already line my lower waterline with a white eyebrow pencil because black just does not do anything for me. It just does nothing for me. It makes me too harsh. So I don't use black. You can use black if you want to. You can also use brown. Brown would probably go better with the look. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe 507 and I'm going to dip into Churro and I am going to blend that out. I'm going to go back and forth. I'm also going to bring that into this line a little bit. Last but not least, I'm going to go into my Morphe JH39 and I'm going to go into Churro and I'm only going to apply this on the outer corners. Okay, so now let's get into what's really good. So for today's subject, for today's topic, for what's really good, I really want us to talk about mental illness. I want to know what's a really good way to bring awareness to the situation. I want to know what's a really good way to deal with the situation. I want to know your personal stories, your personal experiences. What do you think about mental illness? What do you think we can do about mental illness? What's really good when it comes to mental illness? I have a family member, a very close family member at that suffers from a mental illness, and it has been such a challenge. It was a challenge getting to the diagnosis. It's even more of a challenge. I think one of the things that is challenging, that has been challenging to my family, is after a person gets on their medication, convincing them to stay on their medication. Because when they get to a point where they're doing better, they don't think they need the medication. And it's very difficult to explain to them that if you're not on your medication, you are not the same person. You become violent. You become depressed. You don't take care of yourself the way you should. This person is doing extremely well at this point, and I'm very proud of this person. Of course, I am not going to put this person on Jump Street. I'm not going to say which member of my family it is, because that's their personal business. If it were me, I would say it was me, but it's not me. But anyway, at the end of the day, I want to know what's really good with mental illness. What's a really good way that we can change what we do every single day that can affect our society as a whole? What's really good? I want to thank you again, beauties, for spending your time with me. You could have been anywhere else, been doing anything else, but you were here watching me play in my face, listening to me run my mouth, and I appreciate it tremendously. I hope that you all take the time to participate in the discussion on what's really good with mental illness. Remember, don't you ever forget, every single last one of you is worthy. None of you is worthless. Know your worth. Do not take any discounts. If you like the video and you love using me, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, hit the post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Until then, beauties, don't be good, be great,